Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. Today we're reviewing a mod known as the Decorative Winter mod. Now this mod is sort of a counterpart to the Decorative Blocks mod that I reviewed last week. This is a support mod for it. You cannot have this mod running without the Decorative Blocks mod, so hopefully at the card top right hand corner or in the description we'll have a link to that mod showcase if you guys want to check that out. But yes, for you to install this mod, which will also be linked in the description, you will need that mod as well. But let's hop right into it. So this is sort of like a winter version of the mod. It adds in a bunch of, well, actually not a bunch, just a little bit more items since this is supposed to be like a support mod for it, but it's still fun nonetheless. And if you guys have been enjoying the mod showcase on the channel, smash the like button, show support, consider subscribing if you are new. And let's hop right into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Frosty Wand right here, which is crafted with 2 packed ice and 1 glowstone dust. So what this wand has the ability to do is essentially transform areas into like the bare snow version of areas. So if I go over here and right click this area, as you can see, it literally turns the whole area and landscape into like this frost style. And you can do this on trees too. So like if I wanted to turn this like tree into it, I should be able to. Oh no, I thought it did say you could do it on trees. Interesting. Okay, so you can't actually do it on trees, but you can do it sort of on the landscape itself. So if you are in an area that looks bad and you want it to look more wintry, you can do this. But that is the ability of the Frosty Wand. Next up, we have the Festive chain and the Wreath. The Festive chain is crafted with the regular chain that you need from Decorative Blocks, which is crafted like this if you guys don't remember. And red dye and green dye. And as for the Wreath, you will only need sweet berries and you get 2 of them. So Festive chain looks sort of like this, and like the previous chain, you can connect it like 2 different ways like so, which is really cool. And as for the Wreath, you can just kind of put this anywhere. It works sort of like a trapdoor, so you can just kind of have it like so. So that is the Festive chain and Wreath, which looks really, really cool. Next up, of course, we have the whole entire dry set. If you're wondering how to do that, you can smelt grass blocks to get the dry version if you want dry grass or tall dry grass, dry ferns, or the dry large fern. You just smelt them. So if you don't want to use the wand, you can just smelt them to get the variations of them, and you already saw what they look like, sort of like that. As for the thin branch and the snowy thin branch, for thin branch, you smelt any kind of leaves. And for the snowy branch, you just combine the thin branch with a snowball. So it's actually useful to have snowballs now. So if you're wondering how the branches look, you can sort of like make the, like, you're supposed to add it onto a tree. So if you wanted to make like a dead bush sort of like big barrel thing, you could do that. But my opinion, you'd be better off just making like the tree, and you can actually walk through this, as you can see. If you want to do a snow version, that's what the snow version looks like. As you can see, it's, you know, just snow version. Can you walk through this one too? Yes, you can. So you sort of go through them, which I think is really cool and sort of makes sense, I guess, because it's like a dead version of itself. And then finally, we have all the different palisades, but snowy versions. So they do not have a crafting recipe. So what you're gonna have to do is make the regular ones, which I believe are these right here. And then they will be transformed if you use the wand. So if I use like the birch, let me just see really quickly. So if I place the birch down right there and then get the snowy wand, will it transform it? Yeah, so the only way to get this to work is to get, to place down the regular palisades, which are crafted, which is 2 logs like so, and you get 6. And that works for every variation of wood, including the nether versions, and then you just get the snowy version. So that's the only way to make that work. But if you wanted to quickly see what they all look like, I can show you still. So that was birch. This is the acacia. This is the warped. Warp looks really nice. Dark oak looks like so. Spruce looks like that. Oak looks like so. Crimson again looks really nice. I like how the nether ones look. We saw birch and jungle like this. So that is pretty much all there is to show with this mod. This is an extremely small mod, like I said, but that's because it's like an add-on to the other mod. And again, you cannot have this mod installed without the regular Decorative Blocks mod, but this is still just a mod that I thought would be, you know, was a good pick for today. Since I'm trying to review all the mods that I currently have in my mod pack for the Village series, if you guys haven't been able to check that out, feel free to do so. It's on my channel. I think I've done up to 13 episodes so far. There should be a playlist and everything if you want to catch up on that. But that is going to do it for the series. Stay tuned for later on today as well. If you're my people that like my mob battles, I'm doing an entire mob battle week starting today. So that means every day there'll be a mob battle on the channel. So check that as well. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.